Hey, expedient, eh? So, who else? So, I guess this is exactly where a marketing outsourcing partner can really help you. Because you've got to be out there in the market, growing your business, and growing your business fast, and growing your business at least a third every 2 years. That's when you can earn that too from new channels. So, after I did this slide, I went back to our website. I said, "Are we guys doing it?" So there you go. On our website, we had the whole listing of the services out there. Strategic outsourcing is one of our group companies. So I can relate to the fact that this whole shebang of offerings are being done out of India, and it's important that some of you can offer it to your customers as well. And what I would like to talk about here is product marketing outsourcing. If you look at it, India has traditionally been in the export space predominantly from the IT software outsourcing models. And the opportunity here is for marketers to offer a complete line of solutions with the new age digital marketing solutions in the mix today. It makes a lot of sense for us to be able to tie in a significant chunk of the budgets. Almost 50% of the budgets from technology companies are going into the digital space. So it makes a lot of sense for marketers out here to be able to offer some of their services. India being a predominantly service market, it makes a lot of sense for us to take these services from India to your global clientele. So anyway, here's a quick story I'll share. I think Eric shared a story of the fact that we have today various kind of coffee options. But here's a breakfast seminar event that I got a call from one of our clients. This was Monday morning. The customer said, "We have our VP of sales visiting New Jersey on Friday. I would like you to schedule a breakfast seminar in New Jersey and invite folks from the New Jersey, Pennsylvania belt for that." I said, "Do you know when the event is?" He said, "Friday is when we want this event." And this was Monday afternoon. I said, "Holy moly." I was about to say no, but then I said, sitting out of India, if I say no, it doesn't really make sense, because what is the power of India? The capability to move fast, the capability to deploy any number of resources needed to be able to successfully execute client projects. And I think this is exactly where India really can pull up well. We should use the abundant resources available who are superiorly capable to be able to take our services to market. So anyway, this is what we did. We immediately identified the target audience. Fortunately, we're sitting on a 45 million business database. That's one of the solutions our organization brings to the table. So it was quick for us to segment and identify which of these would be fit for sending a promotion. This was Monday afternoon. The campaign was launched the same day, and from Tuesday morning, we started calling on folks who have clicked, folks who have opened, folks who have, and then we also started doing a social media promotional facet. At the end of the day, Friday morning came, we had over 100 registrants, and roughly 45 of them showed up for the breakfast. And it was a phenomenal event, not from the fact that we had a lot of them, but from the fact that we had a small pocket of time frame, roughly 4.5 days to complete this project. And this was an offline project. So think about what we can do online today. I'm talking about the fact that India can really support a lot of the event marketing initiatives worldwide as well. I was just talking to a marketing head from TCS, and I realized timing is important. You see, you cannot call everyone for a breakfast meeting. Say, TCS is reaching out to the SME segment through its new cloud initiative. And it makes a lot of sense for them to schedule these small and medium enterprise executives for maybe a dinner with drinks at the Taj, and I'm sure they'll be able to try some of them. But maybe not for a breakfast or lunch, because they're working population, so they'll not be able to reach out to them. So that timing facet, those all you can work out. But really the opportunity here is the fact that be it a seminar, be it a webinar, any event, I think India is sitting on a superior opportunity to service those kind of projects. So now, more and more of the things are moving on online. So you see, you're reading mail, you're getting news, you're doing social networking, you're buying products. The whole of it is moving online. And this is exactly the space where it makes sense to talk about what all you can do. And as India is a predominant technology hub, I would say as marketers, you should kind of take that angle. Is India going to be great at the creative side of approach? Possibly, but it's really easy for us to take the technology side of approach because we're already good at IT, and it makes sense to approach your clients in supporting some of their IT initiatives, website design, mini applications maybe, stuff like that, email template design or ECRM programming or integration work or any of those. Those would be a good inroad. But really, where exactly is the bulk of the spend? It's all going to be online. The whole gamut of green media, I call it green media, I call it green marketing, because it makes a lot of sense. We're all pushing for being eco-friendly organizations. We all want to be eco-friendly organizations. We're really driving the Go Green initiative. And it is really making sense. So look at it, 400 million people, obviously, all over the internet from India. And of this, over 1,300 crores is already in the online shopping markets from Flipkarts of the world. And then the 2010 online media spend stands at around 29 billion. So if you look at green digital marketing, it's definitely up. And this is the stats, right from mobile marketing to social media to email to the whole gamut of search marketing. All of it is up. It's up at least 15-20% every year. And this is where you should be focusing even your budgets on, and if you're servicing your clients, you should be promoting that they spend a lot more in these digital markets. So let's take a quick thought process here and relate to what is green marketing. Been hearing a lot of digital, that's essentially what it is, but it's more than putting a green leaf on the PPT slide, right? So green marketing is actually good for business. Why do I say that? You might say, hey, are you trying to be corporate socially responsible? Are you really making business sense? I'll talk about that in a minute. But just look at how India stacks up. It's right at the top among companies that value green marketing. This is from Strategic Oxygen survey. So if you can relate to it, the next slide, India is perfectly in the green zone. It is a country that will pay a premium if you identify a way to reach out to your audience via the green channels. The upper right hand quadrant above, this is where India is. It's perfectly in the green zone, even better than US, better than other countries, if you can try and move in that direction. So you can relate to this. Is it CSR, or is it really cold, hard, green buck capitalism? I would say it's the later. It is really making business sense, more than you trying to say, I'm just trying to be eco-sensible. Here's the stats on increase in spending. Social, email, search, all of these are growing. So if you look at it, one of the solutions we bring to the table is a significant database of business-to-business data that we have in the enterprise. And I can relate to data being one of the core strengths. I think Kingfisher was sharing a story yesterday about how Experian have it. And I could relate to the Kingfisher story where for a Formula One race, they invited a very small pocket of around 600 audience from their 1.5 million pool. And from which, obviously, these were a couple of lakh rupee tickets, first class fly-in, and then head out to the Formula One race, and then meet folks at the pits.